We are back! A whole new week of the Galaxy Grails. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone's week is going well. Hope you guys had a great Monday. I know if you guys were spending Monday night here last night on stream, you're having a good night or a good week because, man, we started out this week and crushed it last night. Hit bounties, we were hitting all kinds of SIRs, man, and we're going to do the same thing right here on the Grails. Hey, R-Max in here. What's up, dude? We got Rodent, as always. What is going on, my man? Tuesday Digi RIPS. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what we got going on today. Let's see what we got happening with the digital RIPS, all right? So what we got the $50 packs, the 75s, the 150s, and of course the whale packs for all the whales out there, the 250s. For the $50 packs, the Grail is going to be the Crown Zenith Giratina V-Star in a PSA 10. Still fighting for the top spot with the Mewtwo. It's a $578 slab. We also have the Pikachu V from Lost Origin Trainer Gallery in a PSA 10, over $400. We've got the Team Rocket's Crobat from Destined Rivals in a 10. The Piplup from Phantasmal Flames in a 10. The Mega Absol from Mega Evolution in a 10. As well as the Mega Lucario from Japanese Mega Brave in a PSA 10. There's 204 slabs total. The expected value is $50.73. That is over a 101% expected value. Crazy high. $75 packs. The Grail is going to be the Black Zekrom from Japanese Black Bolt in a PSA 10, $750 value. The Celebration Charizard in a PSA 10, $565 value. We've got the War Turtle from 151. We've got the Pikachu V from Lost Origin once again. The Psyduck Slowpoke Tag Team PSA 10. Even the Japanese Gold Star Umbreon in a PSA 10, as well as the Mega Charizard PSA 10 from the Ultra Premium Collection. Expected value on this break starting out at $75.77. Again, over 101% EV. Crazy, man. Galaxy Grails is wild. The 150s. 116 slabs in this break. Ready for this one? The exclusive rare Pikachu from Chinese 151 Volume 4. Guys, there's only one place to get this card. It is from Chinese 151 Volume 4. The Chinese alt slabs, man, that you can only find. The exclusive arts, they are going crazy. This is your chance to take home the exclusive Pikachu. $1,545 value. And I look, some of the auctions are going much higher than that. We also have the Alt Art Lugia V, PSA 10 from Silver Tempest, over $1,000 value. We've got the Glaceon PSA 10 from Prismatic, the Mew V Alt Art PSA 10 from Fusion Strike. We've got the Cubone from Team Magma, Team Aqua in a 9. We've got the Mega Charizard from the UPC. We've got the Arceus V-Star from Crown Zenith. Our expected value in the break is starting at $149.98, almost 100% expected value. And last but not least, we have the $250 whale packs, where there it is. The Giratina V Alt Art from Lost Origin, one of the Grail of Grails of the Sword and Shield era. $2,750 in value. Not just that, the Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks in a PSA 10, $1,125 card. The first edition Hollow Typhlosion from 2000 Neo Genesis in a 9, $729 card. Even the Mew SAR from Japanese 151 PSA 10, $675 card. As well as the first edition Fossil Gengar, Rayquaza EX from Black and White Dragons Exalted. We got Greninja, the Collection Box Promo, the Mew VMAX Alt Art, Pikachu V Trainer Gallery, Mimikyu Pokemon Center Stamp PSA 10. So many great hits. 116 cards total, expected value starting out at $250.04, just over 100% expected value. For anyone new here, let me explain how this works. There are 4 different tiers, as you just saw. Every tier will let you know exactly how many slabs are available, and the first number there is how many slabs are left. Obviously, we haven't started yet, and so there's still all 204 slabs. We have full transparency here, meaning we let you know the percentage chance of pulling each category, the Grails, the Chases, the Heaters, etc. you can scroll down and actually see all 209 slabs, not just the big hits, all 209 slabs that you have a chance of hitting. Every time one of these is hit, it will be crossed off, and you'll know exactly which ones are left and which ones have been hit. Yes, if we sell out or sometime along the way, you are guaranteed to get one of these slabs. They're in there. If all 204 sell and these last to the last two, you'll hit them. Everything is verified randomness through Chainlink VRF, meaning you have the same chance of hitting the Giratina as you do the floor slab every single break. The expected value tells you what value to expect out of your pull. So right now, the expected value is actually higher than the pack cost, meaning you can expect to pull more value than you're purchasing, which is always a good thing. To give you an idea, an average booster pack is like 20 to 50% EV. This is over 100. Just to give you an idea of just how good the pull rate, or the expected value is here. So that's how that works. Each individual event has different grails and different odds and different amounts in the events. And so otherwise, man, that is how it works. Feel free to hop in. If you guys want to know how to hop in, the link to purchase is pinned right here in the description, or in the chat. It's also right here in the top of the description. If you have not signed up yet, you can register right here, GalaxyGrails.io, register. It's free. If you use code NOMICS as your promo code, NOMICS, you will get $10 free on your first order, which everybody likes free stuff, right? And so, yeah, guys, that's how it works. Feel free to hop in. The queue is open. We are live. It is empty. You can be the first one to get rolling tonight. Hop in and get yourself a slab. Also, we've had 2 or 3 times now where people have pulled the top grail out of the first pack ripped in the event. It's happened 3 times, 2 or 3 times. It's happened once where it was the first pull of the entire day. So I'm telling you right now, it happens. Don't think it won't. All right, what do we got going on? What's up? Steve J's in the house. Jesse Jules. How the hits so far? We're just getting started. We literally just hit the live button, Jesse. I just got done explaining it. Just sold my house for perfect order. Okay. Nick Gunn, Alex, my guy. Have a good stream, bro. Thanks for stopping by and saying what's up, Nick. Appreciate you, man. Selling your house for perfect order. Okay. Hey, man, I mean, some people build houses out of bricks, some out of wood. You can build houses out of cardboard boxes. Why not? It's not the most sturdy house. You know, it may not be weatherproof, but it's all right. It's all right. Talk about a house of cards. Do you think views dropping means bear market? Views dropping? I don't. Whose views are dropping? You know, I'll be honest. I don't pay as close attention as I used to. I'll check right now. I think everything's been going pretty strong. My last 5 videos have been 11,300, 12,600, 11,000, 14,700, 11,700, 10,900. I don't think views are dropping at all. I don't know, McDowell's or Jason. I think we're looking at different things, man. Oh no. We still get 400 or 500 viewers a stream on my market streams, or when I have like guests. No, the pack break streams have never. Okay, I don't want to say never. On like release night of Ascended Heroes or release night of Destined Rivals, we may have got up to like 300-400 plus, maybe 500. But no, we've always had between 100 to 200 viewers. In the pack breaks at night, we usually get 200 to 300. But no, it's always it's never been that high for pack breaks. Yeah, you're probably thinking of the market streams. So the market streams get a lot more viewership. The pack breaks have always been less. So that's probably what you're thinking of. Yeah, so that's always been different. The night lives, they're usually still between like 200 to 300, and then the daytimes are usually, they usually get to like 100 to 150 in that range, which is pretty normal. It's been that way for a long time now. But yeah, man, you know what it is? It's enough people don't know about the digital RIPS yet. Enough people have not been exposed to the greatness that is possible. Think about this. You can buy a $250 pack. and take home a $2,700 50 Giratina V. How about that? Here's okay, honestly, guys, look. I'm not trying to sell you on it. I just want to explain this to you. If you buy 5 $10 packs, right? 5 $10 packs. What's the average hit you get? A lot of times people maybe get a couple EXs, an EX and a full art, maybe get an illustration rare, right? I mean, the worst you could possibly do is you're going to get a PSA 9 full art Persian. That's the worst. An average hit? Go like somewhere right around the average, right? An average hit that you're going to pull out of that? I don't know. PSA 10 Japanese Persian? I don't know. A Tyranitar, PSA 8? Like a PSA 10 Wally's Compassion? A PSA 8 Misty Psyduck? Like, you know, Snorlax VMAX? I really truly believe this. I think you have a better average hit value you're going to get out of the slab breaks than you are mostly like spending the same amount of money on packs. And that's why I like these. That's why I run them. Yeah, I think they're a pretty good bang for your buck. I agree, McDowell's. Hey, Isaac, what's up, dude? Alex, have a good stream. I'll be listening while I'm doing my other job, abrasive blasting. Is that really what you do? Is that really what you do, Isaac? Go Target now, exchange section, just drop perfect order. Are people flocking to the drops of perfect order? I thought perfect order nobody wanted. I'm confused. Sorry, guys. I'm still in the world where no one. Do people want perfect order now? What timeline are we in? Did we break through the ice wall? Let's talk about the ice wall. Let's talk conspiracy theory. While we're waiting for our orders, let's talk about conspiracy theories. So this ice wall. Why has no one ever scaled it? Why can't you get your ice picks out and climb up the ice wall and like get over the top of it? Does it just go on to infinity? Does it go on to eternity? Does it reach all the way up to the firmament? Every time I see these videos of the ice wall, you can always see the top. Why can't you climb up and over the ice wall? I don't get it. Explain this to me. I want to learn. You repair foundations for windmill farms? Jeez, Isaac wasn't playing around, man. Sounds pretty serious, dude. Happy to provide some entertainment for you while you're doing some real work. Isaac's doing real work, guys, so leave him alone. Let him do his thing. The economy in the world actually depends on him for something. Saw ice show speed at Popeyes? Really? That's pretty cool. Prismatic Evolution's Umbreon Stamp PSA 10 to the moon. Is it running? Target just refilled perfect order ATL. Like I said, man, I didn't know perfect order was this thing we're chasing after. I'm confused. I think we sold 2 packs last stream. So maybe things are picking up. I don't know. I mean, I know we sold like 400 Ascended Heroes, but we did sell 2 perfect orders, so maybe that's the play. I mean, you gotta remember, 2 every day, that adds up. You know, in a month we might sell like a full booster box, so it adds up. Alex, what was your job before doing all this cardboard stuff? Dude, I had a lot of jobs. Basically, the majority of it was spent either in sales or I owned a multiple lawn care landscaping companies. So I would build up a company to a certain point, then I would sell it, and I'd go into like some kind of sales job, and I would get sick of that, so I'd build another like landscaping company, and I would sell that and go into sales again. That was kind of my stages. I was kind of like a serial entrepreneur, and I would use a sales job to kind of bridge the gap while I was trying to figure out what I was going to do next. And this one was my next venture. I had a sales job before this one. RMac, what is up, dude? Starting things off. This is his first time. This is R-Mac's first time here. Really? I mean, I know you've been here forever on the channel, but first time here on the digital rips. All right, dude. Best of luck, man. Best of luck on your first rip. $50 pack. Let's see it, brother. Good luck. $50 rip. We're starting out with Latias from Crown Zenith in a PSA 9. I don't think this is it, man. $32 value on that one. R-Mac didn't quite get us there, man. A little bit of a miss, but hope you enjoy your Latias Galarian Galar from Crown Zenith. For anyone new here, which Ryan is, your account is right here on your name. Yours will say your name. If you click that, it'll have a drop-down menu, and you'll be able to choose if you want to have it shipped to you, or you can always just keep it in the vault, or lastly, you can always sell it back to Galaxy Grails at 85% of market value. You can accept the buyback offer, and your money will be transferred right back into your Galaxy Grails account, at which point you can always jump back in and try again, or you can always transfer it out. But that is how it all works. It's pretty easy. Could be worse. It could have been worse. You're right. Alex, we have a very big DRI booster box reprint all over Europe, and the price is corrected from 400E to 350E. No big deal. So you are right. Again, a reprint in the USA will do almost nothing. Yeah, I mean, I just think people continuously underestimate the power of the market and just how high the demand is for Pokemon, right? The only memory people have of reprints is Chilling Reign, Battle Styles, you know, things like that. And so they compare, the word in their mind, it immediately triggers that memory of Chilling Reign. And so they think reprint means crash, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. Serious note, have you looked into your Naruto cards? I have not. I have not. Dude, I'm sure there's opportunity everywhere. There's only so many hours in a day, and there's only so much time and energy can be spent becoming an expert on a certain area. And so I like to play in the pools that I know and that I'm comfortable with, and that I, you know, consider myself somewhat of an expert in, and I can, you know, do well at, and so that's where I stay. But if you see Joe, if you see opportunity there, and you know you become enough of an expert to be able to successfully play in those markets, go for it, man. For real, just go for it. Could be untapped. Alex, do you know why the buyback offers is failing to load? Says resource not found, and I know I had cards in there. Sean's Vault, can you try logging out and back in, assuming you mean on Galaxy Grails? If not, please open a support ticket. We will get to you ASAP. So, Sean, just open a support ticket if you can, but I would try logging out, logging back in first, see if that works. Should be there. Music is louder than mic volume? I don't know. Doesn't seem that bad. I can pull it a little closer. All right. R-Mac, $50 pack. Let's do it. R-Mac, we got you a Dawn Full Art from Phantasmal Flames in a PSA 10. $45 hit. A little bit better there, man. Almost got there. Almost got a win. Still a decent pull. Nice hit on the Dawn, man. And Julie P, $50 pack. Good luck, Julie. We got you a Blastoise from Celebrations in a PSA 9. $40 hit on that. Still a cool Blastoise to hit. Not quite all the way back on the $50 value, but still decent. Congrats on the Blastoise. Guys, what does this mean? There's 201 slabs left. Expected value has now risen to $50.90. Almost 102% EV at this point. Very strong, very strong. Sorry, Mikey. I'll do better to speak up. Give me one quick second, guys. BRB. All right, we back. We back. Louder, Alex, louder. Indeed, a reprint is an opportunity. In a few weeks, we will have our first Prismatic Evolutions ETB reprint. Huh? Pokey Investor, are you in the US? We've already had the reprint. I mean, at least me and everyone I know has already got theirs from their distributors. So it's... The Prismatic reprint hit the market like a week and a half ago. For ETBs, I know like there's rumors of SPCs at Costco, but yeah, the ETBs, they've pretty much everyone with distribution, every card shop has already had them for over a week now. Do I ever lose my voice? Close, yeah. Yeah, Roden, I get, especially on the days and the nights where things are really crazy and we're yelling and screaming so much for all the hits, it gets pretty rough, man. Oh, in Europe. You're in Europe. Gotcha. That makes sense. We did not have reprints like you guys. You guys are... Well, it's different, right? You guys just got the Destined Rivals booster box reprints. We didn't get those. It's just different. And, you know, that's what I try to explain to people is that the markets are not correlated. Like, they don't happen the same every time. So it's like... People in Europe will get something we don't. We'll get something they don't. Australia will get something they don't. Like, everyone gets different. They have different distributors. They get different products. And so people always try to, like, predict what's coming. They'll say, hey, this happened in Europe, so get ready in the US. It's like, it doesn't work like that. You know, when everything was going out of print with Sword and Shield, we had like, okay, I forget which boxes were which, but let's say in the US, we still had Brilliant Stars and Lost Origin on Pokemon Center, where in Europe, they had Fusion Strike and Chilling Reign on Pokemon Center, and we didn't. They were sold out. So it's like, the markets are never correlated, the price points are never going to match, and the reprints are never going to match up. And so you just got to take advantage of what you get, where you're at, and do the best you can with it. Eli is on vacation, Jelly Pete. Eli is going to South Korea and Japan. So he's going to South Korea and Japan for like a week and a half. So he is on vacay. That is why there was no stream yesterday. Top signal. Yeah, Australia, and I know other places too are getting like low or no eBay fees. So like every market, guys, every single market's got different ups and downs. It's everyone's got different kind of things they're playing with. I will say, going back to who said that about the thing slowing? Jason, going back to what Jason V was saying, it is definitely slower today than it's been in the past. It's a slower Tuesday. Last night was crazy though. God, last night, man, we went late on stream. We had full queue, couldn't stop all night. It was crazy. So last night was a wild one. And you know, it's just every day's different, man. Every day's different. Today's a slower one. I will say today's a slower day. Hopefully we get some people wanting to jump in. I like to send everybody home with some Grails each day. We got the Garatina V Alt-Art. We got the exclusive rare Pikachu from Chinese 151. We got the Black Zekrom and the Celebration Charizard. We even have the Garatina V-Star and the Pikachu V Trainer Gallery in the 50s. Those are some pretty solid $50 Grails too. In Europe, every country has its own eBay? Really? Interesting. That's... Yeah, I know you guys use Card Market over there. That's crazy. Everyone has its own eBay, huh? Did anybody get the Gengar? No. Come back tonight. Gengar Bounty is still on tonight. If you guys want to stop by the Pack Rips tonight, you have 5 chances to hit. First come, first hits it. This was donated by Gaming Forte. He's a GameStop manager. Donated it to the stream. And basically, I asked him, I said, who do you want me to give it to? He said, I think if you get it to get a Gengar, you should hit a Gengar. So basically, if you hit Gengar EX Full Art from Temporal Forces or Morty's Conviction SIR, if you hit Fusion Strike Gengar VMAX Full Art or the Alt Art version, or if you hit the Ascended Heroes Gengar EX, any one of those 5 cards will win you a GameStop stamp promo Gengar. So that'll be going on tonight. We got top hit of the night bonus tonight. So hopefully we'll be able to send that home with someone tonight. I've never heard of Tradera. I've heard of Card Market. Tradera, that's a new one for me. What's up, Flip Flop Farmer? Appreciate the super chat on the comment of the last video, man. Appreciate you, dude. I saw that, man. Yeah, so that's still up for grabs. I will say, speaking of perfect order, it is crazy the booster boxes are still like $210. So, you know, perfect order, it is holding up pretty well for a bad set, as people say. Who is gonna be the one to get the party really started here, guys? $50, a $75, a $150, or a $250 whale pack. Hit a Giratina, hit a Pikachu. Heck, even the vintage lovers. First edition Hollow Typhlosion. We need Mitch. I think Mitch is taking a break. I think Mitch is taking a break right now. I did see eBay rolling out that policy. Here's what I don't understand. What's taking so long? Like, they've had that what was it, like auto pay thing for a while. I don't know why they're not enforcing it. I think it's great. I think it's going to really help consignment services out. So that way when you send something to a consignment service, you know, like, once it sells, you're going to get paid because it has to get paid for because it's all done on auctions. So, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's a great idea. People are getting way too comfortable with making bids and not wanting to pay. So I think it's great, man. Throw the auto pay feature on there. Make them pay for it. Stop the nonsense. It's great. All right, Wiggy. Wiggy's getting things rolling. $250 pack for Wiggy. Good luck, man. Let's see it. Get a big one. Blastoise VMAX PSA 10 promo from Sword and Shield. $160 hit, Wiggy. Sorry for the miss on that one, dude. Nice try. Better luck on your $75 pack, Wiggy. All right, Mega Charizard PSA 9 from the UPC. $70 hit on that one, Wiggy. Solid. Not quite a win, but much more solid hit. We'll take the Charizard. Appreciate you jumping in and get things rolling again, Wiggy. Who's following Wiggy up? It's only Tuesday, too early in the week. Too early in the week for what? What did I miss? Too early in the week for... Alex, how do you manage to ignore the hate that comes from people that want cheap prices when they see your prices, which are correct market prices? Oh, I don't know. I usually just ban people at this point. I don't even listen to it. I don't know. I think it just comes with experience. Like, when you've been in the hobby as long as I have, when you've been, like, doing things as long as I have, you start to realize, wait, so eBay has how many tens of millions of people on there? TCG Players, how many tens of million? I have how many subscribers? All these other channels have how many subscribers? Like, this community is huge. I don't care what 1 or 2 people every now and then say. It's like, dude, the hobby's too vast to waste your breath on the troublemakers. So you just ban them and you send them to their Reddits where they can all talk trash there, and I just ignore it, man. That's the best way to do it. It's best to not even get into it with them. You know, you're never going to change their mind anyway, so it's like it's a useless conversation. It's a dumb debate. All right, Wiggy, $250 pack. Let's see it. Raikou V PSA 10 from Crown Zenith, $184. Wiggy, nice try, man. Appreciate you trying again, dude. A little bit better on the Raikou, not quite there. Hope you enjoy your Raikou slab, though. But with the way Crown Zenith's growing, this will probably be a 250 slab here before long, honestly. Alex, the TCG player sellers have free shipping over $5. I bought 125 bulk cards for $750. I think it would cost that much to ship, right? So every seller gets to determine what they want to do. If a seller does that, they just kind of have to eat it. They, you know, I know some people will send like multiple envelopes. They'll put like, you know, I don't know how many cards fit in an envelope, 20, 40 cards. And they'll send like 3 envelopes, try to get around. Some people will just eat it and get over it. I'm not like a TCG player bulk seller. That'd be a good question for someone like Mason at CNA Games, or like at Rob at RNG Games, even Eli, Pokemon USA. Like they run big bulk operations where they have like tens of thousands of listings, hundreds of thousands on TCG. So they deal with that a lot more than I ever have. So I wouldn't know, really. I would assume they probably just lose on some of those orders. What up, Alex? Still pumped from the Celebrations hit you got me on last night's stream. Thank you again. Would love to jump into some Grails today, but work duty calls. Have a great stream. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by and just saying what's up. Happy to pull it for you, man. We crushed it on Celebrations last night. Guys, Celebrations, we were pulling like Gold Mews, Mew EXs. We were pulling, oh, man, what else were we pulling out of those? I can't remember all of them. We had, I mean, obviously Venusaur and all that. We pulled a lot of great Celebrations hits out of very few packs. I think we only opened maybe like 10 Celebrations packs all night or something. And we hit so many classic collection pulls. It was great. I agree, Alex. Has the best content on YouTube. Yo, appreciate you, man. I would love to see someone like him, but for One Piece. Well, Poke Profit does One Piece. Straw Hat Speculator, I think's his channel. He's the only person I know, like, personally that does, like, One Piece, like, seriously content. So I would say Poke Profit covers One Piece. You can check him out. Shout out Poke Profit. The digital thing seems sus. Digital thing's been good, man. Ascended God Pack's better? Well, the Ascended God Pack's about, I don't know, what, 10 times, 100 times harder to hit than the Giratina is, though. So you have a much better chance of pulling pulls out of these, is the difference, Jason. Corn Husker. So Jason, let me explain it to you. There's only 116 slabs total. When you open packs, it's endless. You never know. You could open 100 packs and not pull anything out of Ascended Heroes. And by the way, we've done that on stream. If you open 100 packs of these, you're guaranteed to get some of these big hits, right? Because there's only 16 cards you wouldn't pull. So you're guaranteed to get a lot of these cards. That's the difference. The guarantee of once you start getting down to the wire, you're going to hit it. Whereas with packs, it could go on forever. I mean, the pull rates are endless, right? Pokemon doesn't put out guaranteed pull rates in their products. So you could break down infinite bundles or pin collections or whatever, and you're just not going to pull it, which is crazy. Cornhusker, $150 pack. Here we go. Cornhusker. We got ourselves Mawile V PSA 10. $75 hit on that one, Cornhusker. Sorry for the miss, dude. better luck on this one. Cornhusker, let's bounce back. $150 pack. Come on, baby. Just like that. Just like that. Glaceon. Rainbow Special illustration rare from Prismatic Evolutions in a PSA 10. And it's that easy. And it's that easy. Third biggest pull in the event. $700 PSA slab. Cornhusker. It's that easy, folks. It's that easy. How about that, man? I love it. Love to see it, brother. Congratulations, man. Got the Glaceon. Finally, starting out with some big hits. Let's get more of that. Let's get more of that, dude. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, dude, you jump in, good things happen. You jump in, good things happen. Is this a giveaway? No giveaways. These are the digital rips. By the way, thanks to all 108 of you showing up to hang out with us this afternoon for the digital rips. Appreciate all of you guys. If anyone does want to jump in and take a shot, the link is pinned in the chat. It's also in the top of the description. If you haven't registered yet, feel free to register. It's free. Second link in the description. Use code NOMICS when you sign up for the promo code. You'll get $10 free on your first order. Make it even that much easier to go for a win. Being here with Alex is a giveaway. $50 packs, guys. We're down to 201 slabs left. Expected value is at 101.8%. Got the Giratina and the Pikachu still left. The $75 packs, we got the Japanese Black Zekrom and the Celebration Charizard, as well as the 151 Wartortle, the Trainer Gallery Pikachu, the Tag Team Psyduck Slowpoke. Expected value is 101%. 220 left. We got the 150s with 114 slabs left. Still have the $1,500 Chinese Pikachu and the Alt Art Lugia V, as well as the Alt Art Mew V. Expected values at 145.82, still just above 97% EV, still a high EV. And 114 slabs left in the 250s. We've got the Giratina V, Pikachu, Typhlosion, and Mew. Expected value is 251.41, over 100%. Whoa! Wiggy, guys. Wiggy. Jumping in, $250 pack. Here we go, baby. Good luck, Wiggy. Japanese Hilda, PSA 10 from White Flare. Or Japanese White Flare. $126 slab. That is not it. That is not it, Wiggy. Come on, man. We got to come back right here. Wiggy, 250 rip. Good luck. Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike in a PSA 10. $175 hit. Better, but not quite there, man. We need some serious luck right here. 112 left. Expected value is 253.21, over 101%. Wiggy, one more 250 rip. Give it to him. Blood Moon Ursa Luna from Prismatic. Such a cool card. $193 hit. Man, Wiggy, I'm sorry, dude. Sorry for the rough luck, brother. Dang. The 250s were not kind to us. The 250s were not kind to us. JC's gonna try one. JC8, 250 rip. Good luck. Japanese Void Gale Mega Attack Rare Gengar in a 10. $150 slab. JC, nice try. Wiggy, come on, man. You're so due. Good luck. 250 rip. Wiggy. Bulbasaur from 151 in a PSA 10. There it is. $330 slab on that one. Wiggy, the start of the comeback is here. Congrats on your illustration, Bulbasaur from 151, PSA 10. $330 slab, brother. Nice hit, man. Nice hit. That's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. Wiggy's going back at it. All right. That sparks some life. We got the Bulbasaur. Got ourselves Pikachu V PSA 10. Lost Origin Trainer Gallery. $408 card. Wiggy, we're on the comeback trail now, baby. Let's go again. One more big one. $250 rip for Wiggy. Ooh, Legendary Treasures Charizard PSA 9. $255 hit. That's a win. That's a win. Let's do it, man. 4 in a row. 4 in a row, Wiggy. $250 rip. Give it to him. Snorlax from 151 in a PSA 10. $228 value. Dude, so close. Those were some solid hits, man. Great job, Wiggy. Congrats on the wins. Congrats on the big hits. Love to see the comeback. Guys, we're down to 106 slabs on the 250s. Expected value sitting at 252.79, which is just over 101%. Not bad. Not bad. The consistency pays off. He doesn't give up, and it pays off. I got yesterday in the Pokemon Center drop, and the checkout, I got error 17. Why do you think I got it? The Pokemon Center drops are a mess. I have no comment. I don't even log on that site anymore, to be honest with you. JC8, $250 pack. Good luck. Japanese Meowth PSA 10. $129 hit, JC. I am sorry. Sorry for the miss on the Meowth. Thanks for jumping in and trying. Appreciate you, dude. The last thing I bought on the Pokemon Center was, I don't even remember how many cases of Surging Sparks PCETBs. That was back when you didn't have to sit in a queue and there wasn't a rush on them. And for, I don't know, a week straight, I feel like. Maybe it wasn't a full week, but almost every day I would get on and order another case. I told myself, as long as they're going to stay in stock, I'm going to order a case a day. And every single day I just ordered a case till they were finally sold out. But once I started getting those mad rushes and they had queues and they were selling out in seconds and the bots took over, I haven't even tried. So I have not bought a single thing on Pokemon Center since Surging Sparks. So what is that, over a year? I haven't logged on that site over a year. So I have no idea what's happening on there these days. Alex, do you know anything about the PokeHive? I mean, I know of them, right? I don't know anything like much. Why? What's the question? Saw your latest video about picking sets and going all in on them. I do agree with that. It is my strategy. Probably not the best, but at least I will be satisfied I bought the best for me. I mean, here's the thing, dude. At least, even if you're wrong, at least you know that you took action on your gut feeling. Because if you're right, it's going to feel that much better that you made the right move. Whereas, yeah, if you diversify, it's safer, but, you know, not as fun, and you know, and you will underperform if, you know, you're going to be unhappy either way, because you're going to be unhappy you underperformed what you thought was going to perform better, right? Alex has muscles. Do you do the pectoral bounce? I can't. Dude, I don't even know why you're on that stuff all the time, dude. I appreciate the super chat, though, man. Thank you. All right, here we go, guys. I purchased the case from them. Just wondering if you had purchased from them before. I have not, but I feel like I've heard good things, Cody, so I don't know. I can't tell you one way or the other. I really can't. I don't know the guys at PokeHive too closely. All right, Wiggy. $250 pack. Here we go. First edition, Sabrina's Alakazam, PSA 8. $340 hit. Another great start, Wiggy. Nice hit, man. Next up, $250 rip for Wiggy. Oh! Surging Sparks. PSA 10 Pikachu. Second biggest chase in the break. $1,125. Wiggy hits the jackpot. Nice hit, man. You deserve that, brother. Wiggy, one more hit, brother. One more rip. $250 pack. Armaldo pre-release PSA 8 from Sandstorm. $340 hit. Wiggy can't miss. Wiggy can't miss. Dude, Wiggy, you are cleaning up now, man. Congrats. Talminator, $50 pack. Good luck, Talminator. Got you a Mega Venusaur full art PSA 10. $58 hit, Tao. Congratulations on your win on your full art Venusaur. All right, now we got some life in the stream. Now we got some big chases rolling. That's all we needed, guys. Wiggy has opened it up. It is time, guys. Jump in and get your Grails. Yeah, I mean, here, I would just guess that Pokehive's pretty big at this point. And if they've made it this far without hearing anything negative on social media, I'm willing to bet they do pretty good business, because I feel like people are very quickly to call people out when something goes wrong. And so the fact that you haven't heard anything really bad about Pokehive, I would just guess they're pretty trusted and they're going to do the right thing. So that would be my thoughts, Cody. I've never heard anything bad about him. Yes, like and subscribe if you have not yet. Thank you, Flip Flop Farmer. Thank you. People that care about their health and work out need to be recognized. It's a commitment. Dude, it is, man. Dieting and working out sucks. It sucks. Oh, man, but it is worth it, but it sucks. Hey, a lot of hard work sucks, but it's worth it, right? It all pays off in the end. Pokemart is on vacation, Collector Andy. He is going to South Korea and Japan. So he is on vacation. Who is jumping in, guys? We got price points for everyone. $50 packs. You can pull a Garatina V-Star or a Pikachu V full art or Trainer Gallery PSA 10. $75 price point. We have the Black Zekrom from Black Bolt in a 10, Japanese, as well as the Celebrations Charizard in a PSA 10. The $150 packs, we have exclusive rare Chinese Pikachu in a PSA 10. We have the Lugia V Alt Art in a 10, as well as the Mew V Alt Art in a 10. And the 250s. The Pikachu may have been hit, but the Garatina V is still available, as is the Typhlosion First Edition, the Mew EX, the Gengar, the Rayquaza, the Greninja, Mew VMAX, Mimikyu. We got the Umbreon Gold Star, the Southern Islands Mew, all kinds of goodies still available. Expected value is $243.75, just about 97.5% EV. The 150s are over 97% EV. The 75s are still up at 101% EV. And the $50 packs are sitting at 101% EV as well. That is expected value, the value you can expect to pull out of your pack. Very, very high probabilities on this. It's terrible. You're always tired, hungry. Exactly. People always called me Diesel. Diesel. I like it. I like it. Diesel. But did they call you Vin? Come on, guys. You just saw Wiggy do it. You just witnessed Wiggy do it. Not once, but twice. You just witnessed Cornhusker do it. The Grails and the Chases await you. Who's jumping in to get the next one? Let's see. You can't win if you don't play. It's not gambling, it's an investment. An investment. Why's the music? The music's all like down right now. We need some more upbeat. That's better. That's better. Yo! Will you be doing Galaxy Grails next week? Of course. Of course, every week. And every Friday, guys, every Friday is when we run the big ones. We've been running $500. Well, last week we did $400, but we're going to try to run $500 events every Friday. Eventually, maybe like once a month, we might try to run like a $1,000 event to bring all the whales out. But yeah, Friday, and we do other fun stuff Friday too. Like this Friday, we ran like a 10-pack break. There was only 10 cards. And so you have like a 50-50 shot coin flip of pulling, and so of pulling a win. And so we'll do stuff like that on Fridays. We do a lot of the big stuff and fun stuff on Fridays too. So, but yeah, we'll be streaming every week. Every Friday we'll have a big event. We're here in the afternoons during the week, Friday night and Sunday night. So you can usually always find us at some point, man. But yes, we will be here, dude. We will be here. We out here. The mic sounds lower, huh? I got it turned all the way up on OBS. I got it the same volume as always. I don't know. I don't know why it sounds lower. I'm sorry. Maybe I should yell. Gino, I appreciate you watching the videos. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Glad they're helpful. Anyways, it was a pretty good first hour, guys. We're reaching our 1 hour mark on stream, and I gotta say, I mean, we've already hit the Pikachu, which was the second biggest chase of the day. We've hit the Pikachu V Trainer Gallery. Wiggy also hit the Sabrina's Alakazam and the Armaldo. I mean, we had Cornhusker hit the Glaceon. Pretty good day so far. Hopefully this next hour is just as good. Ray 44, first time here, jumping in on a $50 pack. Ray, best of luck on your first time. Let's do it for Ray, guys. Here we go. Japanese Glaceon PSA 10, $115 hit. Ray, that is the 8th biggest pull in the event. 8th biggest pull out of 204 cards, dude. First time ever. Taking home The Terrestrial Festival Glaceon, valued at $115. Crazy. Crazy. Kaijo, I am not, no, I do not mess with the settings of the Yeti at all. I have those, I spent a long time dialing those in. I don't know why it's slow, it's low today, but no, I don't want to mess with any of that stuff. I got that right where I want it, trust me. I spent hours tuning that in. Maybe not hours, but probably like an hour. By the way, Kaijo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Didn't see you, man. Never watch your RIPS live streams. Anyway, I can get a quick explanation before I make a purchase. Quick explanation, all right? You have 4 different packs available. 50, 75, 150, and 250. How it works is, you can look at every single slab you have a chance of hitting. There are about 199 slabs left. So the worst you could possibly do is hit like a full art Persian where it's valued at $20. The best you could possibly do is hit a Giratina V-Star valued at $578, and everything in between. It lets you know the percentage chance of hitting each individual category. And whichever slab you pull will get added to your account. You can find your account right here. And your slabs will be in your account. They're stored in the PSA vault. You can either have your slabs shipped to you from the PSA vault. You can keep them there to have shipped at a later date, or you can always accept a buyback offer from Galaxy Grails immediately at 85% of total value, and that money would get transferred right into your account immediately. So that's kind of how it works. Each leg you move up, like each higher dollar pack, has obviously higher dollar hits you can pull. So that's kind of the change you go through, like that 150 to a $1,545 Pikachu. The 250s have a $2,750 or $2,750 Giratina, and so on. So that's kind of how it works. Hope that makes sense, Gino. Dinman, $50 pack. Good luck, Dinman. We got a Heracross PSA 10, $50 hit. All right, Dinman, broke even. We'll take it. We'll take the Heracross. Let's do it again. Dinman, $50 pack. Charizard V, PSA 9, full art from Champions Path. $21 value on the Charizard. Nice try, nice try. Dinman, $50 pack once again. We got Sprigatito, PSA 10, McDonald's promo. $35 hit. All right, Dinman, we got to come back with a big one right here. One more $50 pack for Dinman is Shuckle, PSA 10, $60 hit. All right, we did end with a win. That's good to see. Overall, averages out pretty good there, Dinman. Appreciate you jumping in and trying on the $50 packs. We are now down to 195 of those. Expected value is now up to 101.46% EV. 10 out of 10 explanation. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. It's pretty easy though, pretty simple. It's just hard to hit the grails, like always. Appreciate the love, Flip Flop Farmer. Working at the same time and lurking. I hear you. I hear you. Appreciate the assist though. Appreciate the options. Sweet, thanks. I used to buy from Galaxy Card Shop. Sad he doesn't sell as much, but good to see you guys partnered up. Yeah, same owner. Same owner. This is Galaxy's platform. So he's been a trusted member of the Pokemon community, done tons of sales on many other platforms. And so hopefully he and I are trusted for you guys to want to jump in. It's been working out really well. We've had the opportunity to, hand out some of the biggest grails every single night. Everyone's been getting their cards. The only issue we had in the beginning was the shipping was a little slow with PSA Vault. It doesn't seem like we're having as much problems with that. Haven't had as many complaints lately, so everything seems to be running really smoothly. No issues. It's a great thing, man. It's a great thing when the plan comes together. You guys are happy. I'm happy. We have a good time in the afternoons now. Yes, your cards are stored in the PSA vault. They're there right now. So they're already in the vault. You just choose if you want them shipped to you or if you want to take the buyback offer. That's all. Talminator, $50 pack. Let's go. We got ourselves the Japanese Tortuga PSA 10. $48 hit Talminator. We're going to call that a good hit, man. Not quite a win, but we'll take the Tortuga, dude. Nice hit, brother. Thanks for jumping in. They're shipped with care and require signature. Yeah, PSA does a good job. I mean, I know they get a lot of hate online. You know, but here's what you guys have to remember, right? You always have to remember the law of numbers, right? So when PSA gets like hate for something they did with one card or something, you got to remember they grade 2 million cards a month. Right? I mean, just think of anything in life that gets 2 million of something. Eventually, you're always going to have a mistake or something go wrong here or there, right? Overall, I think PSA does a really good job overall. You're definitely not going to grow to that like height without going through some growing pains or some mistakes here and there. It's just, especially when you're dealing with that many pieces of cardboard with that many individual humans, right? Not every human's perfect. Everyone's going to make mistakes. Like, I think that needs to be taken into account more, I think. But, you know, the internet mob doesn't think about that. The internet mob is not a reasonable bunch. Can you purchase packs directly from their site or only through you at the moment? As I see, it says beta. So while I'm live, it's only through me. And honestly, a lot of these events are only going to be through me. They're special streamer events. There are global RIPS available when we're off stream, but they're going to be different events. They're not going to be curated as well as we like kind of jack them up a little bit for stream for you guys. You know, add some bigger categories, add some, you know, better EVs maybe. Like, we try to make the stream special, is what I'm trying to say. But yes, the global RIPS will be available when we're not streaming. Jeffro, $50 pack. Here we go. First timer. Japanese Lucario PSA 9. $25 hit, Jeffro. I'm sorry, dude. Thanks for jumping in for your first time. Sorry for the miss on that. Hope you enjoy your full art Lucario in a PSA 9, though. It is still yours to keep. Rip City. This is Rip City. You have just entered Rip City. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle City. This is the Rip City Finals. Talminator, $50 pack. Let's see it, Tau. Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, PSA 10. That's a $61 special illustration rare. Very nice hit, Talminator. Congrats on the Lieutenant Surge. You know what's crazy? This is a special illustration rare of a relatively brand new set, Mega Evolution. How is it only a $60 card? That blows my mind. Think about this. Think about this, guys. What's a Mega Evolution pack cost? Like $7, $8, right? If you open 10 packs of that set, that costs more than this slab and it being a PSA 10. The values in Pokemon are so off, in my opinion. Like, to pull an SIR is one out of, what, like 80, 90 packs? And then to get a PSA 10 and pay the grading fee, you'd have to pull this out of like 3, 4 packs, have it graded a 10, for it to not be worth it to just get the slab other than try to pull it. It's crazy. Some of these cards are so cheap for what you get. Great values. I mean, you can complete great collections for so cheap right now in the hobby. Hyping me up. Now I'm gonna keep it, LOL. I mean, I'm not telling you to keep it or not. I just think it's wild how an SIR in a PSA 10 from a relatively new set can be so inexpensive. It just, I don't know, it just kind of, it's weird to me. Din Man's jumping in for 4 more $50 packs. All right, Din Man. First up, $50 rip. Lucario V-Star PSA 9. $23 slab there, Din Man. Cool looking slab, but not quite there on the value. Let's try again. $50 pack. Come on, Din Man. Bulbasaur PSA 9 from Mega. A $36 card there. Nice try. All right, Din Man. One more $50 pack. Durant PSA 9 from Surging Sparks. $23 slab. Din Man, we got to make it count right here. You got one more shot. Here we go, Din Man. $50 pack. Gardevoir from Celebrations in a PSA 9. $29 slab. Din Man, I'm sorry about the misses, man. Thanks for trying. Hunter Mac, first time here. Welcome to the stream, dude. Good luck on your $50 pack. Here we go. We got you a Darumaka PSA 9 from Black Bolt. $26 slab. Dang it. Hunter, sorry for the miss on their first time, dude. Thanks for jumping in and trying, brother. Guys, you know what that means. That means we have 187 left. Our expected value is up to 51.45. Almost 103% EV now. Jeff Rose jumping back in. Going to try again. $50 pack. We got you a Kyurem V from Lost Origin in a PSA 10. $65 hit. Jeff Rowe, congrats on the Kyurem. Nice to see a win, finally. Nice to see a win. Very nice. Talminator, $50 pack. Good luck. Japanese Mewtwo, PSA 9. $25 hit. Nice try, Tao. Din Man, $50 pack. We got you Crobat, PSA 8. $65 hit. Nice hit on that one, Din Man. About time we got you a win. Din Man, let's try again. Hit $50 pack. Ampabomb, PSA 9. $21 hit. Nice try. Sorry about the miss again, Din Man. Wiggy, $50 pack. We got Japanese Stuffle, PSA 10. $33 hit. Nice try, Wiggy. Wiggy, let's try again. $50 pack. Got you a Japanese Squirtle from Pokemon Go in a PSA 10. $45 hit. Solid hit, man. Nice try. Wiggy, let's try again. $50 pack. We got you a Charizard, PSA 10. $75 hit. Wiggy, nice hit, man. About time. Let's do it again, baby. $50 pack for Wiggy. This time we got you a Rayquaza Amazing Rare, PSA 9. $31 slab. All right, Wiggy, we got one more chance. Sorry about that one. Last chance for Wiggy, $50 pack. Wiggy, we got you a Gardevoir, PSA 10. $23 hits. Overall, Wiggy, we got you some decent ones, but sorry for the miss on some, brother. Appreciate you jumping and trying, Wiggy. Hunter Mac, $50 pack. We got Piplup, PSA 9. $28 hit on that one, Hunter. Nice try. Nice try. Sorry for the miss. Hope you enjoy your Piplup. Dinman, $50 pack. Dinman, we got you the Team Rockets Crobat PSA 10. That is the third biggest chase. $175 hit. Very nice hit on that one. Congrats, Dinman. Dinman, $50 pack. We got you Mega Lopunny PSA 9, $29 value. Sorry for the miss there. Better luck, Dinman, $50 pack. Got you the Entei PSA 8, $37 hit. Nice try, Dinman. We got another one, Dinman, $50 pack. Dinman got another chase. The Piplup PSA 10. That is the fourth biggest hit. $150 value on the Piplup. Dinman, nice hit there. And Dinman, $50 pack. We got you the Jellicent PSA 9. $23 hit on the Jellicent. So what though? We got you two of the biggest chases in the break. Dinman, congrats on the pulls. Very nice. Yeah, Tony, the problem is on nights like Friday when the queue's like 30, 40 deep, if it was one of those really long drawn out processes, we would literally never get to the end. It can't be that long on the high volume nights. Jeffro, $50 pack. Good luck. We got Persian PSA 10. $49 hit. Jeffro, still an awesome Persian card. We take it. We take it. Very solid hit. Congrats on the Persian, Jeffro. We got Wiggy, $250 pack. Let's see it. Ooh, Rayquaza EX from Dragons Exalted in a PSA 10. $490 hit. Wiggy. Nice job, man. Love it. All right, Wiggy, let's do it again. 250 rip. Ferozma Buzzwole Tag Team PSA 10. $275 hit. Another win. Wiggy, I love it, man. Congratulations on the hits. Incredible. All right, Dinman, $50 pack. We got Void Gale Gengar PSA 9. $41 hit there. Still a decent hit. Nice Gengar. Thanks for jumping in again, Dinman. Dinman came back. He's been doing well now. Two of the biggest chases in the break. I love it. I'm going to share this. Somebody shared this with me today on Instagram. I'm going to share it with you guys. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Check this out. This is for last week. Last week's numbers. PSA graded 343,000 cards. Now, PSA also owns Beckett, which graded 11.5, and they own SGC, which graded, not even 1,000. But altogether, PSA's companies, they graded, what is that, like 355,000? Tag was at 5.6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 6 I don't know why tag, I saw you talk about tag. I don't know why they would be taking a long time to get to your order. They're not doing much. They're not doing much. So I have no idea why it's taking forever for them to get to your order, because they aren't grading. That's all. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. All right, Wiggy. Wiggy, 250,000 or 50,000, $250 pack. Good luck, Wiggy. We got ourselves Glaceon PSA 9. $230 slab. Close, man. Still a solid hit. Not bad at all. We take it. We take it. All right, Din Man, $50 pack. Good luck. Din Man, we got you Terrapagos PSA 9. $30 slab. That's crazy, dude. This used to be the top hit in Stellar Crown. To see that card, even raw, be worth $30 in a 9, that is insane to me. That's crazy. Wow. Jeffro, $50 pack. We got you the Hilda PSA 9. $55 hit. We take it. Jeffro, nice win on the Hilda. Hope you enjoy it. Very nice pull. Alex helped me so much. I'm ahead 19,000 in 6 months. That's awesome, man. Love to hear it, Flip Flop. The tag, here's the thing, I hate, you know what's crazy? It's crazy how much the tag situation comes up. The tag situation shows just how disconnected social media is to real life. That's all I got to say about it. The fact that PSA is grading 2 million cards a month, is grading 343,000 cards in a week, where tag grades 5,000. It just goes to show you the actual demand in the hobby is not really for tag, but when you look at social media, you would think it's huge because you have all these different people trying to pump it, and it's like it just gives such a distorted view. So you have a lot of people on social media watching these videos, watching these TikToks, these Instagrams, and they're thinking, oh man, tag's blowing up, and you're like, dude, they're like a percentage point on PSA's radar. Like, they're not even looking at them. And so it's just like, it's just really weird. It's a really weird space right now with the social media compared to real life. Wiggy, $250 pack. Let's do it. We got, the Metamong Project Ditto PSA 10. $285 hit. Wiggy continues to get win after win. I love it. Din Man, let's get you another win, man. Din Man, $50 pack. We got you the Snorlax PSA 9. $44 slab. Close, Din Man. Close on the Snorlax. Nice try. Oh, Dark Soldier. It gets brought up every stream. And that's the funny part, is like how much it gets talked about because of the social media, you know, like hype that's trying to be built. It's kind of funny. How are you wearing a sweater with all this heat today? What's up, Tim? What up, Tim? Guys, if anyone here is into Lego, Republic Bricks is your place to go to. He's got stuff just like this for Lego collectors, for you guys to hit some big Lego pieces, some minifigs, some collections. Make sure to go check out Republic Bricks, guys. He's your Lego source. He's my Lego source. I'm building a house out of Legos and Prismatic Evolutions right now, as we speak. Prismatic Evolutions is going to be the foundation. The Lego is going to be the structure. I'm excited about it. You should be too. Wiggy, $250 pack. Let's do it. Oh, Pikachu, Crown Zenith Secret Rare in a 10. $250 hit right there, dude. Right on the money. Still a solid pull, brother. Still a solid pull, Wiggy. Nice job, man. Does Republic Brace got the digital rip, Lego rip? He does. He does, man. He's got the Lego market on lock. Republic Brace got the Digi Lego market on lock, man. Alex is building an Umbreon, he told me. Building an Umbreon? Wouldn't that be like growing an Umbreon? I have an Umbreon egg in my basement that I'm trying to nurse to life. In time, Rodent, in time. Rodent, when the time is right, we will visit the storage unit. I will bring the camera. We will stack up all the prismatic evolutions, you know, in a year or two from now. And we will stare upon the greatness that is prismatic evolutions. Scouta, $50 pack. Let's do it. We got Raging Bolt, PSA 9, $70 hit. Scouta, very nice pull. Congrats on your Raging Bolt. Wiggy, $250 pack. Come on. Galarian Slowking V from Chilling Reign in a 10. $181 value on that one. That was the first kind of miss we've had in a while, though. Still a great card, though. Love that Slowking. Thanks for trying again, Wiggy. Nice pull. 96 cards left in the 250 breaks, guys. Expected value, 241.16. Just under 97% EV. The Giratina V at $2,750 is still available. The 150s. The exclusive Pikachu from Chinese 151, $1,545 value. The Lugia V Alt Art, over $1,000 value. And the Mew V Alt Art PSA 10 are all still available. The expected value is $145.82, over at 97% EV there. $75 packs. Only one has been tried so far. So everything's still left. We got the Black Zekrom PSA 10, $750 value. The Celebration Charizard, $565 value. 151 Wartortle, Pikachu V, Slowpoke Psyduck. We got Umbreon Gold Star, Mega Charizard X. Expected value is $75.80, over 101%. And of course, the $50 packs, we have the Giratina V-Star and the Pikachu V. Expected value is $51.25, 102.49%. Jethro, $50 pack, good luck. It's over! It's over! The Giratina V-Star has been pulled. $578 hit. Jeffro, congrats on the hit, man. You're going home with our first Grail of the day. Biggest Grail of the opening, going home with Jeffro. Dude, congratulations, man. Love to see it. And guys, that is how easy it is to go home with a Galaxy Grail. Jump in. JC8, $250 pack. Here we go. We got your Houndour, PSA 10, $130 slab. Sorry about that one, JC. Wiggy, $250 pack. Glaceon V Alt Art, Evolving Skies in a 10. $271 hit. Solid hit, man. Very nice win. And Wiggy, another $250. It's over! Oh, it's the Mew VMAX Alt Art PSA 10. The Giratina was not a hit. We fell below the expected value threshold. We ended the 250s with a $431 Mew VMAX Alt Art. Wiggy, still an awesome hit, man. I'm glad it went to you. You deserved it. Congrats on your Mew. Galaxy Grails, we need 50s. We need 250s. We need it all, brother. Two events just closed out within a minute of each other. That was crazy. All right, guys, 75s and 150s are still left. Who's taking home the next Grail? The Grails are going. Someone's going to take them. It could be you. Chungus, I think you should watch my video today. I do not think PSA 10's population reports are too big. Literally go watch my video I just posted today, and that'll give you my opinion on the market. And no, I do not recommend CGC Pristines over PSA 10s. So here's the reason CGC Pristine does not make sense. When you look at the Pristine rates compared to the regular CGC Gem 10 rates, the Pristine rates are so small, okay? So the majority of your cards are going to get Gem 10s. You're going to lose on those. You're not going to beat PSA 10s. A very small portion are going to get Pristines, but the premium on Pristine is not enough over a PSA 10 to make it make sense for the small amount you're going to get. I'd still rather go the PSA 10 route. It still makes more sense financially. And they're just more liquid. They're more transacted. They're wanted by more people. It's just the way it is. Again, you got to look outside whatever, everyone, even including myself, we're all in our certain bubbles. You got to get out of whatever bubble you're in and look at the broad market. The broad market prefers PSA. They just do, no matter how anyone feels about it. Feelings mean nothing. Data means everything. PSA is the most transacted slab. It's the most sought after slab. So that's where I would put my money. That's just me. How do I think Chaos is going to be? Probably better than Perfect Order. Probably not as good as like Mega or Phantasmal. So, you know, it'll probably be a 220, 230 booster box. It'll probably do pretty well in release week, and then it'll probably, you know, maybe fall off a little bit. Ascended Heroes will continue to be the most open set. That's my opinion on it. Well, a BGS 10 is different, but at the same time, it's like the possibility of getting those is so slim that most of the cards are going to get 9.5s, which are not as liquid and they're not worth as much as PSA 10s. So I'd rather have, like, you know, I would rather get more 10s than get a bunch of Beckett 9.5s and a couple Pristines, and then a black label, you might get 1 out of 100, one lottery card. But overall, you're just not going to see a lot of those. So overall, when it averages out, I think PSA still averages out more profitable for you. All right, $50 pack. We got it back up. We got the Tag Team Mewtwo Mew. PSA 10, $550 hit. And we have the Pikachu V. PSA 10, $408 hit. We also have the Charizard from the UPC Mega Attack Rare in a 10. The Sylveon from Terrestrial Festival in a 10, and the Team Rocket's Crobat in a 10, as well as the Chases, not to mention the Mega Absol from Mega Evolution in a 10 as well. Expected value starting out at $50.99, almost 102% EV. Wow. And the 250, oh baby! Galaxy Grails outdoes himself. Mega Charizard X, PSA 10, $2,600 value is the Grail on the 250s. We also have the PSA 10 Zekrom from Black Bolt, $1,200 hit. The Japanese Anniversary Birthday Pikachu in a 10, and the Gold Charizard from the Celebrations UPC in a 9. Dude, Galaxy Grails, I love it. Expected value, $251.14, over 100%. Yeah, buddy. Wiggy's jumping in. Wiggy's jumping in. Here we go. Wait, you're saying PSA 10s, I had the opportunity to get a CGC Pristine for the same price as a PSA 10? Well, that probably needs to be considered then. Depending on the card, that would be a consideration. If you can get it for the same price. All right, here we go. Wiggy, $250 pack. Let's go. Mega Gardevoir PSA 9. $175 value on that one, Wiggy. Nice start, nice start. A little bit of a miss, but that's okay. This next one's going to blast off. $250 rip. Come on. Blood Moon Ursaluna again. PSA 10. $193 slab, man. Still a great card. Wiggy, sorry for the 2 misses. I'll start things off, dude. Appreciate you jumping in and getting things started, though, on the 250s. Our EV is now up to 101% almost. 252.26. Somebody's got to hit that Charizard, man. Best Charizard ever. Best Charizard ever. Wiggy, 250 rip. Come on, man. Time for a hit. Japanese. Void Gale, Mega Gengar in a 10. $150 hit there. Sorry for the miss on that one, Wiggy. Thanks for trying again. These are not starting off as good as the other ones did. No, you know what? The other one started out like this for us, and then you came back. That's right. All right, Wiggy, we're going to come back. We're going to come back again on these. I believe. I believe. So here, okay, guys, I was just thinking about this. Here's a better way to describe it. Here's my feeling on the CGC thing. Let's say you can get a CGC and a PSA for the same price. Same price, right? The difference is, it's like getting, how can I put this? It's like owning a, all right, it's like owning a Vivid Voltage booster box for $300 or a Mega Evolution booster box for $300. Same price. Which one would you rather have? Well, I'd rather have the Mega. Well, why? Because more people want it. It's more liquid, right? That's why I always go with PSA. I want to be in the business of having things that the majority of people want. I don't want to be in the business of like the niche markets, right? And so I would rather play in the pools of water where the most people are, because it's easier to transact, if that makes sense to you guys. That's the best way I can put it. Wiggy, $250 pack. Let's go. Riolu PSA 10 from the Mega Evolution ETB. $125 pack. Or hit. Sorry, man. Wiggy, sorry for the miss in the Riolu, dude. This is not going our way right now. 118 left. The expected value is 254.20. Over 101% now, guys. No, I wasn't talking about tag, Nicholas. I was talking about CGC. Alex, you're such a horrible Timmy, Tammy, Goofy, Shilly, Piggy, Wiggy. Stop hurting our feelings, you scalper. You're such a poopy head. I hate it. Ruining our hobby wobby. Dude, that could be the single greatest comment I've ever gotten in my life. In my life. All right, Gizmo. Welcome to the stream. Good luck on your 250 rip. Come on, Gizmo. We got you. Ooh, Jungle Snorlax. PSA 8 Hollow. $286 hit. Gizmo. Nice hit on the Snorlax, man. Nice win. We take it. We take it. Wiggy. 250 rip. Let's see it, man. All right. The Cosmos Hollow Psyduck PSA 10. I want to say this is a win. $272 value. Telling you guys, These Cosmos Hollows, they got some value. It's crazy. Nice hit, Wiggy. Nice win on the side up. Wiggy's going again. Time to snowball the wins again. Wiggy, 250 rip. Building that snowball, I told you. Pikachu V Trainer Gallery, PSA 10, $408 value. The winning streak has begun for Wiggy. The winning streak has begun. It's what we'd like to see. So keep it coming, baby. Keep it coming. By the way, 130 of you in here for the midday live. Appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. Gizmo, $50 pack. Here we go. What is it? What is it? Give it to me. Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, PSA 9. $20 hit, Gizmo. Sorry for the miss on the Wobbuffet. Thanks for trying again. Wiggy, $250 rip. Here we go. We got ourselves a Bulbasaur, PSA 10. $330 hit, Wiggy. It continues. Again. Another 250 rip. Uh-oh. What is it? What is it? Show yourself. Evolving Skies Sylveon V Alt Art PSA 9. $133 value. Dang it. Wiggy, sorry for the miss on the Sylveon. We were doing so well, too. Still has some really good hits, man. Congrats. Let me refresh this so it stops lagging on us. I'm listening while playing BF6. Glad to add to the excitement and enjoyment of your day, my man. Glad to be a part of it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Wiggy, 250 rip. Good luck. Boom! Boom! Wiggy does it again. Second biggest chase in the event. The PSA 10 Black Zekrom from Black Bolt. A $1,200 hit. Wiggy! I told you those misses in the beginning would pay off. Dude. Just crushed it, man. Love it, man. Wow. Galaxy Grails hitting today. Chungus, you weren't subscribed. Appreciate you watching the videos and finally subscribing. Anyone here that isn't subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit that sub button. It really does help. Appreciate it, man. Dude, Wiggy. That is wild. Second biggest hit out of 122 cards total. That's what I'm talking about right there. Still got the Grail of Grail Charizards, though. Still available. Expected value still sitting at 244.35, almost at 98% EV. The 150s still have the Pikachu, the Lugia, and the Mew. Sitting at a 145, 97% EV. The $75 packs have the Japanese version of the Black Zekrom and the Celebrations Charizard, sitting at 101% EV. And the $50 packs, brand new, have the Mewtwo Mew Tag Team and the Pikachu V, sitting at a 51.14 over 102% EV for anyone wanting to jump in and go for it. What is the lowest grade you'll see here for non-vintage? 8? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've never seen a lower grade than 8 on a non-vintage. And even the vintage ones, we have very, very few that are lower than that. You know, maybe we've had like a few, like a literal, maybe like a handful of them across every break ever. Most everything is going to be 9 and 10 with the exception of some 8s. Because, you know, when you get down to a $50 pack, it's hard to get all 9s and 10s in there. But, yeah, very, very few 8s and almost none lower than that. Very, very select. You know, like there's a base set Venusaur from 1999 base set in a 7 I've seen. You know, we've seen like vintage Charizards in a 6, but nothing really lower than that modern. Because the vintage cards, they still have value. Like a shining, I don't know, a shining Tyranitar in a 7, it's still got some serious value. What you guys think? And for anyone that is new here, I always like to shout it out. It is very simple to jump in. The link to purchase is pinned right here in the bottom of the chat. It's also right here in the top of the description. The second link in the description, if you haven't registered yet, go register on Galaxy Grails. Use code NOMICS, NOMICS, as the promo code. You'll get $10 free on your first purchase. When you get to the site, there are 4 different events. You have $50 packs, $75 packs, $150 packs, and $250 packs. They're all identical in the sense that they all work the same way. The only thing that changes is how many cards are in the event and the level of hits in the event based on the price points. And so, $50 packs have a Mewtwo Mew Tag Team PSA 10 as the Grail, as well as a Pikachu V. We also have Mega Charizard, Sylveon, Crobat. And if you want to, even a Mega Absol is a main chase, you can scroll down and you can see every single slab that is included in the event. So you can know every single card you have a chance of hitting if you would like to know that info. And you can click on the ones that have been hit and you can see which ones have already been hit and which ones haven't, so you know which ones are left. So right now there's 202 left out of 203. And you can look at the expected values. These tell you what you can expect in value to pull out of the packs. Right now, this one's extremely high, 5114, over 102% EV on the 50s. And the same goes for the 75s. On these, we have the Black Zekrom, Celebrations Charizard, War Turtle from 151, Pikachu V Trainer Gallery, Slowpoke Psyduck as the Grails and Chases. Oh, we also have the Japanese Gold Star Umbreon and the Mega Charizard as well. The expected value there is 75.80, which is over 101%. Very nice. The $150 packs really jump up here. We have a $1,545 Pikachu you can hit. We have a $1,047 Lugia V Alt-Art you can hit. We also have a Mew V Alt-Art from Fusion Strike you can hit as well. Expected value there is 145.82, just under 98% EV. And last but not least, we have the $250 packs where you can pull the Grail of the stream, the Mega Charizard XEX PSA 10 SIR from Phantasmal Flames, $2,600 value. We also have the Birthday Pikachu, the Gold Medal Charizard from Celebrations UPC. We have the Flareon, Mew, Gengar, Greninja, Dark Venusaur, Umbreon Gold Star, and so many other hits. Expected value here is $244.35. Again, just under 98% expected value. So if you want to hop in, anybody, feel free to do so. The queue is open, and Grail Snail is up, $50 pack. We got you a Japanese Ralts PSA 10. $21 hit on the Ralts. Nice try, Grail Snail. Nice try. Thanks for jumping in. Sorry for the miss on the Ralts. Appreciate you trying, though. But that is how it works, guys. Oh, afterwards, all of your slabs that you do purchase, after you get which one it is, it all gets stored in your account. You can go right here. They'll be stored in your vault. You can have them shipped to you directly from the PSA vault. They should arrive in 5 to 15 business days. Or you can always sell them back to Galaxy Grails at 85% of market value. The funds will get immediately transferred back into your Galaxy Grails account, and you'll be able to jump right back in and try again if you would like. So that is how it all works, guys. It should be pretty simple and easy. What up, I Love Rocket League? Just wanted to announce my presence. We are honored. We are honored. Loving the slabs. Love it. Which set would you rather invest money, Ascended or Prismatic? At this current moment, at the current price points, Prismatic all day. Now, if Prismatic goes back to $200 and Ascended like gets a reprint and drops down to like 110, then it would probably be Ascended. So the price point right now, they're so close and Prismatic's a whole block older. I'm taking Prismatic. It makes more sense for me right now at the current price points. All right, here we go. Here we go. Pixel, $50 pack. Good luck. Japanese Sprigatito, PSA 10, $35 hit. Nice try, Pixel. Congrats on another McDonald's promo, though. Hope you enjoy. Yes, I have heard of them, Francisco. They pale in comparison to Galaxy Grails, though. Let's be real here. I'm feeling it. 150s. The 150s you're feeling? Well, Cornhusker already hit the Glaceon from Prismatic Evolutions in a PSA 10. $700 card. But the Pikachu and the Lugia are still up. Jason, absolutely not. Oh, Francisco, should you crack a slab or not? Dude, that's always on a slab-to-slab basis. I mean, I know it's a 9.5. For me, I have to see it in person to really give you a good idea. I couldn't tell you. Some slabs make sense to crack and try somewhere else, some don't. Wiggy's yelling for people to jump in with him on the 250s. Give Wiggy some help, guys. Yeah, Jason, I'm not gonna get into it, man. I wish everyone the best. My PSA 10 Super Electric Breaker Pika just shot up to $900 a slab. Would you recommend sitting on it or selling? Don't ask me that. I use Dan Ketchum Collectibles term. I am short plastic. I am long cardboard. So I usually invest long term in sealed. I usually sell slabs when they spike, and I take my profits. So that's how I handle things like that, but doesn't mean it's the right move. Don't take my opinion. You got to make your own. Do I think they're a decent company? Francisco, I'm not gonna comment on any competition of Galaxy Grails, dude. I think we're better. I think Galaxy Grails is better. That's my opinion. Now, if you're asking me, like, are they like doing shady things, or I don't know. You know, I'm guessing they're a legitimate company and nothing like that, but we're better. Dude, I'm not, no, Jason, I'm not upset, dude. I just don't want to, I'm really trying to stay out of any drama online these days, and so I just don't want to comment anything and start any wars or drama, so like, I just leave it at no comment, you know, move on type thing. I'm not upset, I just know how the online space is, and so if I say anything about anything wrong, I'll get like, it'll blow up and become a thing, and I just don't, I'm not into that anymore, man. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. But no, you're good. You can feel free to ask. I can always just decide to answer or not answer questions. Of course we're doing Rip and Ship tonight, man. We got the Gengar. We got the GameStop Gengar we're trying to give out to somebody. This was donated to the stream by Gaming Forte. And I asked him how he wanted me to give it away. He said, run a bounty and say whoever pulls a Gengar wins the Gengar. So that's what we're doing tonight. So Temporal Forces, you can pull the Full Art Gengar or the Morty's Conviction SIR. Fusion Strike, you can pull the Gengar VMAX Full Art or the Alt Art. And you can also pull the Gengar from Ascended Heroes. Any one of those 5, first come, first serve, will win the GameStop sealed GameStop stamped Gengar. So we got that going on. We got Hit of the Night bonus going on. Of course we'll be ripping tonight. Thanks again to Gaming Forte for the Gengar. You're good, Rocket League. Nah, man. At the end of the day, I want to see everybody doing well. I'm happy everyone is on both sides. On the like collector customer side, I'm glad everyone's been enjoying the hobby, having a fun time. On the business side, I'm happy everyone's businesses are doing well, whatever they are doing. I'm happy to see everyone do well, be successful, enjoy whatever capacity they're trying to enjoy the hobby in. I got nothing bad to say about anyone or anything. I just try to stay in my own lane, do my own thing these days, you know. Try to build a good community here with everyone that's, you know, positive, having a good time, cheering each other on, no negative people. Try to make content that I think's valuable. Try to have fun with the rips, and that's all I really try to do these days. Help anyone out I can, any friends of mine or whatever that want to try to do anything in the hobby, any of you guys, and that is my plan. Anything else is just, I just don't want a part of anymore. B-Sit, $50 pack, let's do it. We got ourselves a Mega Charizard PSA 9. $23 hit, B-Sit. Thanks for jumping in, trying, dude. Sorry for the miss on the Charizard. Better luck on your next one, brother. Alex, can we get a $100 spot? I mean, here's the thing. We have a $75 spot, and only one person's jumped in on that one. So I don't know. I know what you mean by saying though it's a little less than 150, but 75 is even less than 100. So I don't know. Pixel 50. Maybe tomorrow we'll try a 50, 100, 150, 250. I don't know. We'll talk to Galaxy Grails about it. $50 pack for Pixel. Good luck, Pixel. We got ourselves the Mega Latias PSA 10. $22 slab. Sorry about the miss on that one, Pixel. Yeah, it seems like the 50s and the 250s get the majority of the volume. So I don't know. But there's nothing like 100. Jomo's jumping in for a 150. Just to spite Flip Flop Farmer. I'm just kidding, man. Jomo, good luck on your 150 rip. Let's see it, man. Here we go. Ice Rider Calyrex Alt Art PSA 10. $97 hit. Nice try, Jomo. Sorry for the miss on that one. Hope you enjoy your Ice Rider Alt Art, though. Still a great Alt Art to hit. Who wants to get 250 for 250? Dude, Wiggy. Wiggy is trying to get in. Pixel, $50 pack. Let's do it. Good luck, Pixel. We got you the Japanese Charizard PSA 10 from VMAX Climax. $46 hit, Pixel. Almost. Nice try. Esther, I told you. I answered that question. I told you what I do. I said for me, I usually sell my slabs when they spike and take profits. But you gotta decide for yourself what you want to do. Misery. $50 pack. Good luck. Suicune V PSA 9. $67 hit. Nice hit on the Suicune. Love to see it. Grail Snail. $75 pack. Good luck, Grail Snail. We got the Tyranitar Ultra Rare PSA 10. $70 hit there. Almost Grail Snail. Still a solid hit on the Tyranitar. Very nice. Very nice. Anyone else trying to get in on the Grails today? Take home a Charizard? Take home a Pikachu or a Lugia? Maybe your thing is the Black Zekrom or the Celebration Charizard, even a 1/5/1 Wartortle? Or maybe you want the tag team, Mewtwo, Pikachu V, a Charizard. What you guys think? Anyone wanting to jump in and get one of these Grails? Queue is open. We out here. Thanks for the recommendation on the Eevee promo. Bought mine on eBay before it spiked. Love it. Love to hear it. Consistency over time equals success, guys. Just remember that. Consistency over time in this hobby. If you know, more times than not, if you hold something long enough, good things happen. Hold something long enough, good things happen. Missouri, you are up. $50 pack. Good luck. We got the Japanese Dream League Zekrom Reshiram PSA 9. $43 hit on that one, Missouri. Nice try. Nice try. Still a solid pull out of the 50s. We take it. Chime in on collector. It's not only for investments. Collector should be used for something you can leave alone. Anything you're too anxious or should stay off of the app so you don't lose your mind. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the reason a lot of people don't look at their 401k very much, because, you know, they know it's locked in there. If they take it out, they got to pay penalties, they got to pay taxes, so they don't really look at it much. Maybe they get a quarterly statement. Maybe some people look at it a little more often. I think the reason with Pokemon people look at it so much is because it's always sitting right there in your shelf or in your, you know, closet, wherever it is. And so you always have that you know, that thought in your mind whenever things go up, like, oh, I should sell, or things go down, oh, I should dump it. So, yeah, I would say if you can't handle it, definitely maybe limit your use, or don't put things on there. Is that what you're trying to say? If that's what you mean, I would agree. Anyone else wanting to hop in today? Feel free to do so. We'll probably go ahead and call it a stream here before long. So kind of like preliminary last call. If anyone still wants to jump in for some packs, feel free to do so. If not, no worries. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some new Grails, maybe even a new price point. Maybe we'll even try a $100 pack like Flip Flop Farmer wants to. You never know. Missouri, $50 pack. Good luck. Rotom PSA 10. $71 hit. Nice hit on the Rotom. Missouri, congrats on that. Nice win. Nice win on the Rotom. Yeah, no problem, Kaijo. EV is at 103% on the 50s. 51, 56. The 75s, the EVs at 75, 83, over 101%. The 150s are sitting at about 97.5, and the 250s are sitting at about 97.5 as well. So still some pretty good EVs here. All the big Grails and most of all the big chases are still available for anyone that wants one more shot at it before we call it here today. Feel free to hop in. Yep, see you tonight, Flip Flop Farmer. Appreciate it, man. Oh, you're good, Esther. You weren't live, so you didn't hear me. You're fine. No, you're good. Wait, we got Wiggy. Wiggy's hopping in. Wiggy, $250 pack. Good luck. Dark Celebi PSA 9, $200 hit. Nice try, Wiggy. Congrats on your Celebi. JC, $50 pack. Good luck. We got Crobat PSA 9, $65 hit. Nice win there, JC. And JC, $50 pack. We got you the Blaziken PSA 9, $20 hit. Sorry on the Blaziken, but nice hit on the Crobat. And Wiggy, hope you enjoy your Dark Celebi as well. Not bad, not bad. Do I think Prismatic will be worth more than 151? Hard to tell. You know, 151 had a lot less ETBs printed, so probably not. Crown Zenith, absolutely. Yeah, I think absolutely more than Crown Zenith. Ascended, it's a wild card. It's too new to guess. I think Prismatic will be between 151 and Crown Zenith ETB price for sure. That's my opinion. Jomo, $50 pack. Ivysaur, PSA 9, $29 hit. Nice try. And Jomo, $50 pack. We got you the Cinderace Gold Rare, PSA 9, $21 hit. Sorry for the misses on those, Jomo. JC, $250 pack. We got the Charizard VMAX PSA 10, $155 slab. JC, nice try on that one. How is that Charizard not worth more? I know, it's crazy. I think because it's just a regular full art, it wasn't like a big chase. It wasn't like a rainbow or an alt art. It was just a regular full art. So the pull rates aren't that hard on it, I think is the main reason. Wiggy, $250 rip. Good luck. Pikachu, PSA 10 from Crown Zenith, a $250 hit. Nice hit, Wiggy. And Misery, $50 pack. Darumaka, PSA 9, $26 value on that one. Appreciate you trying, Misery. Hope you enjoy your Darumaka. We were going to close down, but if you guys are still ordering, feel free to keep ordering. We'll stick around. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, though. BRB, feel free to load up the queue. We'll keep taking them. All right, Jomo, $50 pack. Good luck. PSA 8 Tyranitar, $52 value. We take it. Tyranitar, undervalued, my opinion. Wiggy, $250 rip. Mew VMAX. PSA 9 from Fusion Strike. $145 hit, Wiggy. Sorry for the miss. And Misery, $50 pack. Houndoom, PSA 10 from the 2023 Trick or Trade. $49 hit. All right. About full value on that one, Misery. We take it. We take it. JC, $250 rip. Here we go. We got Japanese Meowth, PSA 10. $129 slab. JC, sorry for the miss, my man. Esther, I don't play in the Japanese market, so I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't buy Japanese cards or Japanese products. So, sorry. All right, here we go. Wiggy, 3 $250 packs. Let's do it. First one. We got Eevee PSA 10 from the Super Premium Collection. $330 hit. Wiggy, nice job. Nice hit. Wiggy, let's go again. $250 rip. Wailord PSA 10. $153 hit. All right, all right. All right, Wiggy, we got to come back with a big one right here. Wiggy, $250 rip. Come on. Espeon V Evolving Skies Alt Art in a PSA 9. $157 value. Nice try, Wiggy. Nice try. Jomo, $50 pack. Oricorio, PSA 9, $23 value. Nice try, Jomo. Sorry for the miss. Misery, $50 pack. Venusaur, PSA 10, $31 slab. Sorry about that one, Misery. Thanks for trying. The 250s are at 104 left. Expected value 248.54, up to 99, almost 100% EV now. The 50s have 185 left. They are at 52.36, about 104.7%. Wiggy jumping in on the 250s. Good luck, Wiggy. Here we go. We got Japanese Lucario PSA 10. $125 hit. Come on, Wiggy. We need a big one right here. 250 rip for Wiggy. Oricorio PSA 10. Ouch. $135 slab. Wiggy, sorry for the string of rough luck, man. You're due, dude. You're due. Misery, $50 pack. Got ourselves the Paris PSA 9 from Crown Zenith. $20 hit on that one, Misery. Sorry about the miss there. JC, $250 pack. Mega Gardevoir from the Generations Radiant Collection in a 9. $233 hit. Solid hit, JC. Wiggy, 250 rip. Give him something big. Vintage Japanese Southern Islands Mew in a PSA 8. $340 hit. Nice job, Wiggy. Let's do it again, Wiggy. 250 rip. We got the Japanese Blastoise Anniversary PSA 10. $191 hit. Dang, almost. Nice try. Sorry for the miss. One more chance for Wiggy. 250 rip. Japanese Magikarp PSA 10. $270 value. Much better run that time, Wiggy. Nice job. Nice hits. Misery, $50 pack. We got you a Latias PSA 10. $49 hit, Misery. Not bad. Right there at almost full value. We take it. Should you sell on TCG or eBay, wherever you think you can get the best value? That is my opinion. Where do you think you can get the best value? Wiggy going in again. 3 250s. Wiggy's going to hit the Charizard, guys. He's going to hit the Charizard. 250 rip for Wiggy. Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike in a PSA 10. $175 value. Nice try. Next up, Wiggy. Another 250 rip. Oh! He did it! He did it! Mega Charizard PSA 10 has been hit. $2,600 value. Wiggy does it. He comes through. Oh, baby. Wiggy. What a hit. Wow. Let's go. Paid off, man. Freaking paid off. Nice hit, man. Misery, $50 pack. Good luck. We got you the Sawzabuck PSA 9. $40 hit. Nice try, Misery. Still a solid pull. Man, Wiggy did deserve it. Wiggy did deserve that. Wiggy had the 250s going all day. Wow. Nice hit, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Wiggy, the new Mitch. Oh, that's crazy. That was crazy. Wiggy never gave up. Wiggy never gave up. That's the important thing. What up, Team Boss? Thanks for stopping in, man. What do you think, guys? Should we end it with that? Should we call it a day with that? I think that's a strong way to end it. I think that's a strong way to end it, man. I think it's been a solid day. What you guys thinking? Call it here. Come back tomorrow. All right, Misery's gonna try a 50. We got Japanese Lapras PSA 10, $45 value. Guys, this is last call. If you are wanting to order today, put in your orders now. We are going to end the stream if we do not have orders. So if you are wanting to jump in and you've been sitting on the sidelines trying to sandbag it, this is your last call. So if you want to order today, now's the time. If not, we'll see you back here tomorrow afternoon. We'll give you guys a few minutes to hop in. Make your move if you're going to make your move. This is your final opportunity. Hopefully tomorrow we get it's a little more active. We got some more packs getting ripped. All right, Misery's gonna try another 50. Good luck, Misery. Japanese Vulpix PSA 10. $40 slab, Misery. Not quite a win, but pretty close. Still a great looking card. Congrats on your Vulpix. Thanks for trying again. Anyone? Anyone? Hey, at least we did hit a few grails. We did end a couple. We ended a $50 event and two $250 events. So that was nice. So we still did get some grails. Sent some people home with some big hits. That's what matters. That is still a successful day in my opinion. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and call it there. We will call it there. If you guys are wanting to check out the global rips and what's going on over there, feel free to do so between now and tomorrow. You can find the global rips right there on that tab. Galaxy will have some events up there afterwards. But tomorrow we will bring back, we're going to try it out. You know, I think we might try out the $100 packs. You know, move the 75 up to 100, put some bigger grails in there. And so we'll have some different events tomorrow. We'll have some different grails going on. and we'll try some new stuff. We'll try some new stuff tomorrow afternoon. So we're gonna start an hour later too, guys. We're gonna start an hour later tomorrow. I think that time frame works better for a lot of you guys. And so we're gonna start things tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. We're gonna push it back an hour, and so we're gonna change that up, change some of the Grails up, you know, some of the events, and see how it works out. We're all learning here. We're all trying to figure out what everyone likes the best. So we'll be back tomorrow, trying out some new things, new time, and hopefully everyone enjoys it. So that's gonna be it for us today. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. Wiggy, congratulations on your Charizard, man. Congrats to all you guys on your hits. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll be live tonight, ripping packs, 7 p.m. Central Time. The Gengar from GameStop's up for grabs. If you can't make that, see you back here tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m.